Situated in South Asian region, Nepal, the country of Mount Everest and Lord Gautam Buddha, is rich in natural beauty and cultural diversity. However, it has not been able to make optimum use of its resources. As a result, Nepal is facing many problems like poverty, unemployment, poor education, and so on. Shobha Gautam, born in a remote district of Okhaltunga, was deserted by her husband when she was pregnant. Desperately looking for livelihood, she landed up with a job at Kumbeshwar Technical School in Lalitpur. Following the job at the school, which does fair trade, she learned some skills and now she is independent. She does not want to leave this institute.
बच्चा पेटमा हान्दै श्रीमानले छोडेर हिँडेको त्यही भएर दुःख पायो र अब धेरै कुराहरु सिक्यो भन्नु पर्यो पहिलाको भन्दा
के सिक्नुभयो भने त
त्यो सब एउटा सिप सिक्यो अब दुःख परेको बेलामा यस्तो हुँदै रहेछ आफू भन्दा ठुलोहरुले हेर्दो रहेछ भन्ने कुरा पनि थाहा भयो.
This man, Bir Bahadur from Palpa, was poor earlier, though he had an indigenous skill of making copper pots. Now he is prosperous by Nepalese standards, though the profession is the same. His income rose dramatically when he received training under fair trade. The Association for Craft Producer trained him to enhance his traditional profession. And now he says,
पहिला गाउँको काम गर्दाखेरि 2-4 हजार हुन्थ्यो भने कहिले 2-400 पनि हुन्थ्यो कहिले अब हुँदै पनि हुन्न थियो तर अब यसमा के छ भन्नुहुन्छ भने 12 महिना हामीहरुले मजा रोजगार पाइरहेका छौं यसले त एउटा त्यो हाम्रो छिमेक नभएर हाम्रो क्षेत्रैमै एउटा नमुनाको रूपमा च्यालेन्ज दिइरहेछ यो कामले.
In Nepal, thousands of such women, poor, physically challenged, and indigenous groups, and people victimized by circumstances like Shobha are earning livelihood and are empowered through organizations practicing fair trade. As a fair business is a service-oriented business, people from the poor and desperate situation background are benefiting. Profit-making is the principal and pragmatic approach to any business. But fair trade is rather oriented towards service than profit-making. Because of it, these people were able to gain benefits. In the last few years, people and institutions engaged in fair trade are increasing worldwide, and so is the number increasing in Nepal. How do we know that this business is different from others? The meaning and definition of fair trade has been sought and debated. As per International Fair Trade Association (IFAT), fair trade is a trading partnership based on dialogue, transparency, and respect that seeks greater equity in international trade. It contributes to sustainable development by offering better trading conditions to and securing the rights of marginalized producers. Along with the international movement, the followers of fair trade are also increasing in Nepal. Fair Trade Group Nepal, a national network of Nepalese fair traders, has been providing strong leadership to the movement of fair trade. 7 organizations who embraced the principles of fair trade formed this organization in 1993. Since then, this organization has been pushing the need for practicing a fair trade at the national, regional, and international levels. This movement, launched by Fair Trade Group Nepal, was successful in disseminating the message of fair trade to the grassroots level. As a result, more and more companies doing trade were attracted to this mode of business. Now, the group has 14 member organizations. These member organizations have been directly or indirectly benefiting 35,000 producers. These organizations have, in their own ways, helped on poverty reduction by providing employment. The organizations doing fair trade and making up the group are Association for Craft Producers, Janakpur Women Development Centre, Kumbeshwar Technical School, Mahaguthi Craft with a Conscience, Manusi, Sana Handicrafts, Women Skill Development Project, New Saddle, Nepal Leprosy Trust, Women Development Service Centre, Children Nepal, Nepal Girls Care Centre, Bhaktapur Craft Paper Limited, Get Paper, handmade paper product cooperatives. With the support of these members, the producers produce export quality handicraft items such as felt, woolen goods, pashminas, jewelry, basketry, paintings, stationeries made up of lokta and recycled paper, natural fiber products, ceramics, fashion accessories, decorative items, musical instruments and tea. The total yearly turnover of these members was over $43 million in 2005 alone. 70% of these products were exported to more than 25 countries of Europe, US and Asia-Pacific region. The rest is consumed in the domestic market itself. These fair trade organizations adhered to the principles and standards of free trade, which are creating opportunities for economically disadvantaged producers, supporting the poorest producers, transparency and accountability, dealing fairly and openly with trading partners, capacity building, developing the skills of producers and creating opportunities for trading their products, promoting fair trade, telling as many people as possible about fair trade and informing customers where products have come from, payment of fair price, ensuring that the producers receive a fair price for their products, gender equity, providing equal pay and opportunities for women and men, working conditions, ensuring that producers are working in a healthy and safe place, child labour, ensuring that UN Convention on the Rights of Child is respected, the environment, ensuring that materials used in production and packing do not damage the environment. Adoption of these principles by the organizations concerned has opened opportunities for Dalits, low-income people and disadvantaged marginalized groups for employment. On one hand, the initiatives taken by the group has given self-respect to thousands of people excluded economically, socially, culturally and politically. While, on the other hand, this has also helped in the preservation of environment and protecting children, women and consumer rights. Fair Trade Group has organized workshops, symposiums and seminars at local, regional and international levels and made efforts to promote fair trade. The organization holds rallies, stages street dramas and conduct orientation programs as part of the campaign to raise awareness about fair trade. The organization has taken together awareness-raising campaign at the grassroots level as well as advocacy at the policy level. It has also worked in partnership with national and international organizations to conduct trainings so that member organizations and their producer groups can enhance their capacities. The annual trade fair and get-togethers between buyers and sellers held by the organization has further strengthened Nepal's fair trade movement. This national network is a founding executive member of Asia Fair Trade Forum. Besides 14 companies, the organization also runs income-generating projects for the people having low-income backgrounds in partnership with other organizations. It has worked in partnership with Plan International Nepal in the districts of Makwanpur, Bara and Rautarhat. Women are the major target of these programs. Hundreds of poor and disabled people got employment out of these programs. The impact of fair trade organizations' work has been felt in other sectors as well. As a result, private sector companies have started to set part of their profits for fulfilling their social responsibilities. This development can be taken as another dimension of Nepali business sector. As Nepal is one of the poorest countries in the world, poverty comes in the way of economic and social development. To alleviate poverty, it is now important to create opportunities for employment. Fair trade movement in Nepal has been able to establish the fact that fair trade is useful for poverty alleviation and sustainable development. Particularly, the feeling generated among business people that besides profits, they have social responsibility to fulfill has been taken as a milestone in Nepali society's transformation. Fair trade has also been increasingly oriented to meeting the Millennium Development Goals for countries like Nepal. These trades have empowered Dalits, the scheduled caste, the underprivileged, indigenous peoples and women. Nepal's fair trade has been taken as a new hope for social transformation. That is why it is important for policymakers, government officials, anti-poverty campaigners and national and international buyers to understand this fact. Fair trade will create justice-based trade, equitable distribution of resources, sustainable development and equitable society.